Good evening. Hello. What a wonderful occasion to be together. Um, my wife, Sheila Brown, who served as assistant director to the Institute for about 30 years, and I are unable to come tonight for medical reasons, but we're glad to be here in this manner and to reach out to you and say hello and reflect on the 50-year celebration. Dave Bishop suggested I think about what I celebrate and also why I think we were successful. And I'll just touch on those and then we'll move on. In terms of celebration, we made it through. We had, like all businesses, some tough times with recessions and whatnot, but I'm really thankful that we were able to manage it, and 50 years is a big accomplishment in that context. Number two, what I'm really thankful for is and celebrate is the people I've worked with for these 50 years. I retired a couple of years ago, so I didn't quite do 50, but close to it. The staff that we have had for equipment department, administration, and guiding have been just terrific. A lot of people would like to work at the Institute because of the nature of the business, and we have, I think, a good company. And we've been able to hire just wonderful folks. They're smart, they're clever, they're observant, they're good at figuring things out, have strong ethics, and really care about people. So it's been a wonderful pleasure all this time to be around such a core. Thirdly, I guess after economics and staff, would be the clients themselves. We have attracted really motivated people through the years. The way we display what we're up to is stressing education, learning skills, and developing judgment, and so on. And the type of people that have responded and signed up for our programs have been largely really on the ball and really excited about climbing and wanting to learn to do it right, be skilled, and have good judgment, and so on. And they are interesting people in their own right, and they share a deep interest and care for the natural environment, and they're protective of it by nature. And so that's been wonderful too. When I guided a lot, one of my great pleasures was learning more about their lives and their variety of professions. I learned about all sorts of things that I never would have encountered or read about probably. So it was a wonderful experience. In terms of why were we successful, I think the single most important thing was how much we stressed teaching and developing good mountain judgment. I think this really appealed to people, and it was in all of our programs and courses, and it was laid out really plain for people to see, and I think that was a magnet to them. Also, it was clear what progression you could make. A lot of people initially envisioned probably taking one course, but they took the course, were amazed at how much they learned, and then saw what they could do next, and they would come back. And we have a lot of series of courses that can be taken one after the other. Great for the clients and great for us. Additionally, we developed a lot of international programs, and that gave people a chance to go and apply their skills to bigger mountains, which makes it more complex. The altitude itself and the temperatures and so on, a variety of things that make it more complicated and maybe more exciting. And another part of that, most of the countries that we go to are less developed, far less developed than the United States. There was a great cultural experience on those programs as well, benefiting both the guides and the clients. I think people were shocked at how different life was when they got into the backcountry where we're going to do the climbing. They would see people living what might be called really simple, close to the earth lives with not much income to do it. And they were impressed at how successful these people were in terms of human relationships, caring for each other, lots of love, friendships that would never be broken, and good sense of humor and so on. So it was really refreshing and a wake up to many people and rewarding. Other things, I guess, that I think are really significant, and I'll end with these, are the guide training program that we developed. There was really nothing for guide training in the United States when we began. And we started with a 1 week guide training program, and then it went to 2 weeks and then to 3 weeks. and actually ended up serving as the foundation for some of the first courses that the AMGA developed. But that was really significant, and I think had a big impact on guide effectiveness and success. And um, finally, the thing that I'm also proud of with regard to those foreign programs is it opened up year-round work for guides. Uh, we could climb in all seasons in the United States, but there's a very heavy orientation towards summer because of our climates in the different parts of the country. And different parts of the world have their dry season and good climbing season at different times. Half of South America, it's same as our summer, like Peru and Bolivia, and the other half, further south in Chile and Argentina, it's in our winter. And Asia is spring and summer. So it really gave us a chance to employ people year round and give them opportunities too to go early, stay late, and do their own climbing in the big mountains of the world. So that's a quick overview. And I guess my final thought is I feel very lucky to have been involved in this business, being involved in the natural environment, helping people learn how to be there successfully, safely, and how to care for it and not have any impact on it. And it's such a positive thing, especially in the world now with so much negativity. It's maybe more important than ever to have such resources to be able to share with people things so positive, so beautiful, and going out and being challenged and meeting those challenges and being successful is a super positive thing for people. That's one of the great enjoyments of mountain climbing. And yeah, those things are all important to me, and I think have made me grateful to have had the work that I've had for these 5 decades. So anyway, great to see you, sort of. I wish I were there to greet you and visit with you. Thanks, and have a great evening.